Have you ever been this close to something? Because Gordon Hayward has been. He was this close to arguably the greatest shot in college basketball history, which would have capped one of the greatest upsets of all time.
Number one. Look at that guy. He's got that sissy, stringy music thing.
We've been through this. It's a harp, and you know it.
Underdogs. From UMBC to the Loyola Ramblers, we all love them. And that is exactly what the Butler Bulldogs were headed into the 2010 NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament, or as the kids call it, March Madness. They were prepared to go on this quest as the 5 seed in the Western bracket. First, an easy victory against my boys from UTEP. The next game was much closer as they narrowly avoided an upset from number 13 Murray State.
Down to 5 seconds, Murray State looking for some magic, is deflected to the backcourt by Hayward, and it's over.
Then they beat number 1 seed Syracuse, even beside Scoop Jardine's 14 points off the bench. After defeating Kansas State, they've punched their tickets to the Final Four, which was only around 6 miles away from their home campus, who would have thought. They faced fellow 5 seed Michigan State, and after taking a 3-point lead off of Ronald Nored's free throws, they intentionally fouled Corey Lucius, who, after making the first, intentionally missed the second to give the Spartans a chance for a quick win.
So that it hits the rim and has some kind of bounce to it.
Back of the rim, rebound Hayward, and Butler wins it. Butler's going on to the national championship.
But it didn't happen, and the Butler Bulldogs were headed to the championship behind their strong core of Shelvin Mack, Matt Howard, Willow Beasley, Ronald Nored, and of course their leading man, Gordon Hayward.
Reason number 2. Look what I can do.
But what does that have to do with anything?
No. He's got a point.
On the other side of the bracket was Duke, a traditional powerhouse that hasn't missed the tournament since 1995, when Coach K missed 19 games. And outside of that, they haven't missed the tourney since 1983. In that time span, they have won 3 national championships in 91, 92, and 01, as well as making 3 more. But after breezing past Arkansas Pine Bluff, Cal, Purdue, Baylor, and West Virginia, they were also bound to the... Wait, what? No way. Nuh-uh. No. There's no way they can dominate this many good teams in a row, right? I mean, surely there'd be some resistance, right? No? Well, I mean, I guess they are looking for some retribution for the loss to 3-seed Villanova in 2009 and 7-seed West Virginia in 2008. Oh, and let's not forget 11-seed VCU in 2007. Can't forget that one. And Duke really likes to choke in the tourney, don't they? And not to spoil things, but a few years later they would lose to 15-seed Lehigh and 14-seed Mercer. Real powerhouses there, guys. But anyway, this team is ready behind a nice, solid cast of Joe Shiner, Kyle Singler, Nolan Smith, Brian Zubek, Miles and Mason Plumlee, Ryan Kelly, and... Okay, I think I'm losing some of you. On to the game!
That's it. She's going down.
Now, remember, guys. From above, the wicked shall receive their just reward.
With about 5 minutes and change left, Ronald Nored got a steal that led to a very tough foul on the other end.
Up ahead to Hayward. Thomas comes in and a big collision.
Hayward made his 2 free throws, which led to a pull-up J from the other end.
For these next 450.
Singler.
He's been dancing all night
and
making sweet music.
A tip-out rebound leads to some more free throws for Duke.
That's a first make at the line the night for Nolan. He missed his first 3, and there's his mother, Monica.
And Nolan knocks them both down, and Mom is well pleased.
Then a jump ball gives possession to Butler, who uses that to brick a shot.
Mack, going baseline, floater, slides off the rim into the arms of Shire.
Then Kyle Singler travels.
Singler coming around, driving in, and that's a travel call against Singler.
Which leads to a Matt Howard layup.
Hayward behind the back, gives it up to Howard, and it bounces in.
Some poor defense by Duke ends up costing them.
You don't need it now, though. It doesn't have to be a 3 now. Just get a good shot.
That's a good shot right there. Howard again on the inside. And it's down to 1.
Out of timeout, the Blue Devils nearly get an air ball.
So let's see how quickly they try to operate. Not looking for 2 for 1, that's obvious.
Singler open shot short. Oh, and Howard was thrown down, no call.
And it was off Zubac's foot.
It's going to Butler.
In a tight game, Zubak knocks a pass out of bounds.
Hayward hasn't touched it. 15 seconds. Mack. Zubak deflects it. Stays with Butler with 13.6 seconds.
Where Brad Stevens calls a timeout. But Hayward can't get the ball off, so Stevens calls his last timeout.
You don't want to throw that ball into the corner if you're Butler.
Okay, here we go. Hayward needs help, has to call the timeout.
That's a tough spot to get it inbounds
Yes,
because
it
it's
is.
so tight to the corner.
Now Howard is inbounding, and he gets it into Hayward.
It gives Hayward a chance to be involved in maybe screening and catching the pass.
Well, there it is, out to Hayward. Singler defending. 10 seconds to go, he wants to drive behind the back. On the baseline, fadeaway shot. Off the rim into Zubac's hands. 3.6 seconds.
Well done.
Brian Zubak is headed to the line for some potential game-clinching free throws.
His father, Paul.
He makes the first, and then Duke head coach Mike Krzyzewski? Whatever, I'm calling him Coach K. Anyway, Coach K tells Zubak to intentionally miss his second free throw, given Butler's lack of timeouts. But will it work?
So they would hope that Zubak makes this.
Not going to try. It's Hayward pulling it down. Getting around Zubak. At midcourt, launches the shot. Oh, it almost went in! Almost went in, and Duke is the king of the dance, 2010.
No! Basketball gods. Why? Why? What did Butler do to deserve this? Butler lost. Hayward became an NBA All-Star. Stevens became an NBA coach. And Butler went on to become back-to-back March Madness runner-ups.
Epilogue.
That shot was 1 degree away from going in. Literally 1 degree. Why? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I feel for you, Butler fans. I really do. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down the stairs.